They won't tell you this in school. They won't whisper it in the boardroom. Asterisk. And you won't see it flashing on your phone between empty distractions. Asterisk. But listen closely. Because this is the truth. Asterisk. Your habits are building your destiny. Not your dreams, not your motivation, not your potential, but your patterns. Asterisk. You are not what you say you'll do, you are what you do. Consistently, silently, relentlessly. You become what you repeatedly do. You rise or you rot, by the rituals no one sees, and until you master that, you will always be a prisoner in the cage of your own mind. Every morning you wake up. The world is not waiting to hand you success. Asterisk. It's waiting to see who you decide to be today. Asterisk. Will you reach for the snooze button, or the sunrise? Asterisk. Will you run your day, or let your day run you? Will you sit in the shadow of your excuses, or will you stand in the light of your discipline? Asterisk. Because every single decision you make is writing your future in ink. Think about this. Henry Ford didn't just build cars, he built routines. Asterisk. He believed that thinking itself was the hardest work of all, which is why so few ever engage in it. But those who do, they don't just make progress, they become progress. Asterisk. Thomas Edison failed 10,000 times, not because he had motivation, but because he had habits that didn't bow to failure. Every morning, he expected resistance, and he met it with persistence. Successful people don't rise by accident. Asterisk. They rise by the force of their repeated, intentional actions. Your mind is the command center of your life, but most people leave the controls on autopilot. Asterisk. Running loops programmed by fear, laziness, and distraction. They wake up with ambition and fall asleep with regret. They want the glory, but skip the grind. They crave the trophy, but flee the training. But not you. Asterisk. Because you're starting to remember something, that your mind is moldable. That your actions are choices, not chains. That excellence is not an act, it's a habit. You want success. Asterisk. Then build rituals stronger than your emotions. Asterisk. You want greatness. Then master what you do in silence. Because when no one's watching, that is when you are sculpting the person they will all eventually see. Asterisk. Picture this. Asterisk. A sculptor approaches a block of marble. Asterisk. To most, it's just a rock. But he doesn't see what it is, he sees what it can become. And with every strike, every chip, every hour, he brings that vision into reality. Your habits are the hammer. Your discipline is the chisel. And your mind is the marble. Asterisk. Every repetition, every early morning, every focused hour, every courageous choice. Asterisk. It's shaping something eternal. Not just success, but identity. Not just income, but impact. Asterisk. You are not just chasing a goal, you are becoming a new version of yourself. Asterisk. But becoming requires unbecoming. Let go of who you were when you made excuses. Release the version of you that broke promises to yourself. Burn the old blueprint of your average self and start building from the truth. That truth. You were never lacking talent. You were lacking patterns. Asterisk. You were never missing potential. You were missing consistency. And once you begin, you step out of intention and into execution. Asterisk. You will see how fast your life begins to shift. Not overnight, but over every night that you kept your word. Asterisk. Over every morning you beat the weakness. Asterisk. Over every hour you chose discipline over dopamine. Asterisk. Master your mind, or it will master you. Let's be clear. Asterisk. The battlefield is not the gym. It's not your job. It's not your bank account. Asterisk. The real war is fought in your thoughts. Asterisk. And your thoughts, when left unchecked, will sabotage everything you're trying to build. Asterisk. You can't think your way into a new life. Asterisk. You must act your way into a new mind. This is why champions visualize before they actualize. They train their mind before they train their muscles. Asterisk. They see the victory before they taste it. Because belief comes before behavior. Asterisk, and behavior is everything. Asterisk, you don't rise to the level of your vision. You fall to the level of your systems. This is not about hype. This is about identity. Because the future is not something you step into, it's something you rehearse every single day. And repetition is the rehearsal of reality.